Hello everyone, my name is Advait and welcome back to my channel Wonders with Advait. And yes, this is a bit of a different video because I am going to be playing the piano and I am going to make a comparison. Wondering what is the comparison? The comparison, I am going to be playing Canon In D and breaking it up into 3 parts. So there will be 3 comparisons and at the end I will be telling you which is my favorite. In each comparison, I will be playing only the right hand. Then also I will be playing the right hand and a bit of the left hand. Then also the right hand and a full block chord on the left hand. And the right hand with a pattern on the left hand. I hope you enjoy. So first we're obviously going to start with the iconic part of Canon In D. I'll give you a preview. That was a preview of the iconic part in Canon In D. I'll be playing this part in 4 different ways, as I told you in the beginning. Let's start with the only right hand. That was only the right hand for Canon In D. Reminded that I will not be using the pedal because using the pedal will maybe create some arguments about how I did it, and I don't want to create any of that. So I'll just be doing it normally. Now I will be doing it with only one note of the block chord on the left hand. So that means I'll be doing the right hand and one note of the block chord. That was only one note of the left hand with the right hand. Now I will be doing full block chords and then I'll be doing the pattern. Now I'm going to be doing the pattern. This is what you guys have been all waiting for. Wasn't that just a beautiful song? And now we're going to move on to the second part. Also in the comments, leave your ratings about which one you like the most. For example, if I like the right hand the most for this part, then I'll say that in the comments that I like the right hand the most. And yes, I'll be also playing along and I will also pin my comment in the comments. Now time for the second part. The second part, I'll give you a preview. Now that is actually one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard in my life. Now let's get on with this. Now, well, that was actually pretty good for just the right hand. It sounded much better than the first part because this one sounds like just so much more. I can't even describe it, it's good. So now I will be doing only the left hand block. that was only the left hand block, and it still sounded awesome. Because Canon In D is actually a very good song, according to me. Now time for the block chords. Now that was insanely good. It was just, the block chords were so good. They were better than the normal just right hand, and they're just so good. But now we have to do the pattern. This is going to be so insanely good. You guys have been waiting for this since so long throughout the video, and now let's start. And also the second part sounds way better than the first part. So that means that this is going to sound better than the first part also. Let's start. That was so good. I can't describe it. It was extremely good. And now the final part. This is actually the very start part, and this is not that iconic, but it is in the song, and it's at the very, very start. I'll give you a preview. And that is the part. So now let's start with just the right hand. And actually this is going to actually sound very boring because you saw there were many breaks. Let's start. There's a break. Yeah, this is very boring. With the other part, it's going to sound better. And that is the right hand only for this. You know what? Let's actually do it with pedal and less weights. Just a bit of time instead. And that sounded better than just the right hand because pedal also sounds better sometimes. Now just the one note left hand. This is very basic. And that is it with just the one note for the left hand. And obviously it didn't sound too good, but since it's part of Canon In D, which is a great song, it did still sound good. You know what, for this time I'll just rate that out of 10, and I would give it around 5.7. I know it's very specific, but I don't know why it's 5.7. Now let's do block chords. This is still boring. Yeah, this first part is the introduction. That's why it's boring. And that is it with the block chords. Now let's do the very good thing. Well, maybe I should rephrase that. Now let's do the pattern for the left hand. Yeah, very good thing wasn't really that good of a phrase to describe it. Let's hopefully do this right. that actually sounded pretty good. And now let's actually do it with the pedal, because maybe you could add some more like flavor to it. Like, you know, when you have something like very bland to cook and then you just add some spices and it tastes way better. Now let's do that to the piano. Add in some spices. Obviously these are not real spices, I'm just doing imaginary spices. Okay, now let's do the pedal. And that sounded monumentally good. I'm not sure that that's a word, but I think it is. So that's what I used to describe it. It was just really good. If I had to rate this, I would give it out of 10. You know what? Let's do this out of 15. I would give it around a 9 to 12.5. Yeah. I don't know why my ratings are so specific. Let me know your ratings in the comments too for all 3 of these parts. And these were actually very amazing. And these were all 3 of the parts. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave your comments, leave your ratings, and also which part was your favorite in the video. And remember to like and subscribe. See you soon in my next video. Bye. I will leave my comment in the comments.